welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley Morris, the owner and lead tutor at amtutors.com. And in this video, we are wrapping up dividing decimals. Make sure you watch all 5 parts. It shows pretty much everything that could happen or gives you enough information to handle all the situations that you can have with decimals. Now let's do this one problem. Only one, yay! Okay, let's show this last little thing. I say little, but we'll see how long it takes. So 4 divided by 3.4. So this is putting a lot of pieces together that we have. In the last video, we talked about repeating decimals, but like what happens if we don't get a pattern? Like what do we do? So let's think about all the pieces that we have learned. Step 1, we cannot have a decimal on the outside. So we're gonna move this over, and then that means we have to put a 0 with a decimal and then move it over too. So now we have 34 going into 40. You can leave it like that if you want. If it's messy to you, you can erase it or recopy it. We're just gonna keep going, but I do want a different color. All right, so will 34 go into 40? Yes, it does. One time. I'm gonna go and bring that decimal up since I don't wanna forget about it. 1 times 34 is 34. Subtract and I get 6 left over. Okay. With dividing, we go until we get 0 left over, right? But we learned in the last video that that doesn't always happen. Sometimes we start getting a pattern with those repeating decimals. So maybe that's happening here. Let's see what happens. So we're going to put a 0 and bring it down. Will 34 go into 60? Yeah, it goes in there 1 time. 1 times 34 is 34. Subtract and I get, okay, hold on, I'm going to have to do some math. I don't want to do that in my head. 10, 5, that gives me a 6 and a 2. Okay, what's going on here? Add a 0, bring it down. Will 34 go into 260? It does, but I don't know how many times. I'm going to kind of come over here and do some math. So here's my scratch work. 34 times maybe 7 is 28. 21, 22, 23, 23. That looks about as close as I'm going to get it. If I add 34 to that, I'm going to be way over 60. So that was a good guess. So 7, trying to keep my colors the same. 7 times 34 is 238. Okay, let's do some math here. That becomes a 10. That becomes a 5. 22. I'm not seeing a pattern, are you? So I can keep going. So that's going to be a 6. From over here, I can tell it's going to be a 6. Hold on, I'm trying to keep my colors straight. Whatever that ends up being. So I'm not getting a pattern. So this is a non-terminating, means it doesn't stop, non-repeating, there's no pattern decimal. It's going to go on forever and ever. It's never going to stop. It's never going to get a pattern. This is just going to keep going. You're going to add a 0, bring it down, do your math. Add a 0, bring it down, do the dividing over and over and over again. Well, that would take forever. You would never be done with the problem. So with problems like this, read the directions. So let's say the directions said round to the nearest, let's say 10th. So you're going to go to your 10th place and 1 more. So that's 7. I could have stopped after the 7. So my answer for this one is going to be about, you can do squiggle lines if you want for about 1 point, the nearest 10th, that gets rounded up to a 2. So it's about 1.2. And that's kind of the best we can do with problems like this. Since they don't have a pattern, we can't use a bar. They don't stop, they don't terminate. So we can't ever stop. We just have to pick a place. So that's where it's important to talk to your teacher and read the directions. 10th place is this 1. Do 1 more so you know if you round to 1.1 or 1.2. I hope that was helpful. If you need more help, please reach out to us at amtutors.com. We have certified math teachers ready to meet with you online. No matter where you live, we're happy to help. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.